Everyone, I'm going to show you a good method for running solo Nightfalls this week. Do the D.F.A farm. And this is going to be a fairly consistent way of doing things. It's going to be an under 10-minute or, roughly 10-minute run. You're going to want to use Bottom Tree, Voidwalker for Devour, and Riskrunner. You're going to use Void Singe with the Perfect Paradox. I wouldn't go with anything less, only because it holds 21 rounds. So the way I do it, it's nothing out of the ordinary, but when you run Riskrunner and Devour, it's really going to increase your chances of just, quickly getting rid of the ads, and it's going to keep you alive consistently. And, there's this part, which is the opening, and then there's the next door when you go through the Infinite Forest. That part you're going to use Devour, and then you're going to be using it on the way to the boss as well. So immediately come here, you hear the tinging, you want to get your shotgun ready, then you want to have Devour procced as he's coming out, and then now you're going to find that this one is going to give you if there's going to be inconsistency, this is the part where it's going to be. You want to get them Scorpius turrets down first, and then so you can go on the back of the stairs, you can go on the front of the stairs, but I kind of like to use some of these blocks as cover from one Scorpius to the other. So at least this part, being the most inconsistent, is at the beginning, so it's no real trouble to launch again. It's just kind of painful when you get to the end and you're doing something and you die. So that part, as long as you get the big guy down, that's a good way to start. Look for where he's dropping, go straight to him, have Devour already procced, have your shotgun ready, take him out first, switch to your Riskrunner because you're going to get arced up by the other Cabal, and just start Riskrunnering them. You're going to get kills, you're going to get your health back, and you're going to want to just kind of target the Cabal that's on the front of the stairs and shielded guys for sure. Get some of the Vex down, if not all the Vex, but with Riskrunner it's not going to take any effort to get that done. And I do use those blocks in the middle, so if you want to get a turret down right away and then use a block to block yourself for the second turret and then eventually take them out, but they gotta go. Now this part is going to be the other inconsistent part, because you never know what you're going to get, and you have to kind of farm ammo going through it, so pick and choose where you're going to do that. I think along the walkways in between each area, there's usually 3 ads, maybe 2 little snipers or 3 Vex. It's a good time to try and put your bets on getting heavy from them. Now we're also running momentum and heavyweight. Now you don't need Midnight Coupe to do this. I don't even know why. It's just on because I had it on earlier and I just never changed my gun. And if I say, oh, you can do this in a certain amount of time, yeah, in a ballpark figure time, but Midnight Coupe is not really the end result to it. It's just basically just the method with Riskrunner and Devour, and be able to engage the enemies, take them all out in one big swoop, and then move on. This part right here. Okay, so this is a thing that you can do. Just follow my route, come left. Now you're going to want to pop Devour right about now. 3 snipers are going to drop. You want to at least get 2 of them down, if not all 3. The other guy goes and hides. So since he's hiding, you're going to get shot with Cabal or Arc. So that's what I'm waiting for. Now that I have Devour going, and I got those snipers down, because that's important. You have to take those snipers down. You can get up on this lip. I meant to jump on top there, and I just kind of hit it and bounced off, but I got Devour going, and I have Riskrunner. As soon as I get hit with Arc again, I just thought I'd just melee him, save some Riskrunner, and then again, it's so powerful, it's just ripping through everything. You can just stand up here, there's no hiding, Devour, Riskrunner. So now I am just collecting that heavy, that also that green ammo, energy, I guess. So that's a good method of doing it. Come to the left side, take out the snipers, but you have to hit Devour first, take the snipers out, and then get arced up, start taking out some of the enemies down below where I was, and then start moving up, jump up, use the lip for a bit of cover, or just jump right up and go to town. This part, you know, there's two places that you can kind of jump over this area. The part that I normally go, I fell off it. So right this time I jumped straight up to the, I don't know, the little strip up there. It's just you're going to get a good consistent jump every time. The little piece of land that jets out that you can run off, there's a little bit of a ledge or an edge that when you don't hit the jump exactly right, you kind of fall off that ledge for a fraction of a second, and if you hit jump, you're not going to make it. And that's what happened to me. So I do two endings to show that running Devour and Riskrunner, and the way I'm doing it, can yield really good consistent results. And this time is a 9:23 time, not a speed run. I'm just trying to show that it can be done fairly consistent, you know, in a good time efficiency. And so I do a back-to-back run, and I am 4 seconds apart. So for safety, pop your Devour. You're going to get arced up pretty quick, and Riskrunner. So you can kill that guy or not kill that guy. It doesn't matter about him. Just don't go to the right side of him. He'll blow you off the map. Get the sniper. Get both snipers down. That's the important part here. Those flamethrowers, you don't even really have to worry about them so much, but I do want them kind of to the left and back. See how they're a little bit back? I just didn't want to get blown off to the right. That's the only thing I was worried about there, is just making sure they were just kind of out of my, just out of position a little bit, I should say. Now right here, you can stand in the open, but make sure you're strafing back and forth, because the snipers are going to be sniping you. And you're going to get bobbled around. I got bobbled around there by those flamethrowers. It might be good just to get those snipers down before you approach them. With Midnight Coupe, it's not really a great weapon for some range. But if you have like Better Devils on or the D.F.A, you can snap them pretty quick. Get those snipers down, and then stay left of those flamethrowers, so if you do get hit, they'll bob you into the wall. So yeah, this is a one phase with the shotgun. So make sure your health is full. You need your full health. Pop down your rift. You need your Lunafaction boots. Grenade. Super. And if it's not perfect, it's okay. If it's not perfect, if that throw was not perfect, he was still half immune. And see, I'm kind of like protected by the corner of that block. That kind of helps too. So make sure, keep that in mind as you're shooting, just kind of pull back. You're going to have the range with the Lunafaction boots. So, Riskrunner, make sure you get your health up. You want to just run around. And I pick up some ammo and then be able to take the Minotaur out. But it doesn't take much time to be able to Riskrunner those Cabal out of there, because they can kill you very quickly. Get these snipers down. Main thing, snipers, just gotta go. Just go melee them, shoot them. I get thrown up in the air. And, you know, if you're dealing with the snipers, it gives time for the Minotaur to actually spawn. So when you're done with the snipers, the Minotaur is ready to go. And hopefully you'll have some shotgun. If not, you're going to have to gun them down. Just keep running around if that's the case. So, that's how I go about it, and that is what I find is the safest, most consistent way to get a 10-minute run in. I don't get the D.F.A in that run. I got one earlier today. So this is my second run. So you can see my health is not perfect. So I jump back down, try to run around to get my health up. And it kind of like took me out of my game plan. I was late to the party. So I did the best I could. I noble bombed him and then kind of trying to get him with the shotgun, but I don't. So now I got to go for a jog. My health is redlining. And I think I'm just looking for that heavy to take out the Minotaur, and then I realize, well, I better take out these Cabal. There's a lot of enemies here. So you're going to see how powerful the Devour is here in a second. I almost go flatline here, and I quickly pop my grenade. Bing! Back in the game. Cook everything. Give yourself some room to work. Now you can concentrate on the Minotaur. You have Devour going, so that's excellent whenever you get that Minotaur down, because you're going to have those Harpies shooting at you as well. So, if you don't one-phase them, finish them off, bing, bing, right here. Right? Shotgun, it's very powerful, auto. I'm sure you can do a lot of work with the Hawthorne. I just don't have any element mods to be switching around my guns. And my Hawthorne is an arc gun. And I'm not, like, I have so many gunsmith parts. I have so much glimmer. I'm full all the time. I don't go to the gunsmith anymore. I don't even do my milestones. I literally just raid and do these nightfalls. So there you go, 919, another good under the 10-minute mark, consistent way to doing it. Thanks for watching, everyone, and good luck.